From the KFD Kill Fuck Die release, that is WASP with Kill Your Pretty Face, and probably the most brutal release from WASP.
Yeah.
Can you believe that came out in 98?
So that makes it, what, 20? Almost?
Well, it's going to be 2016 here pretty soon, so 18 years.
We are getting old.
I know, 18 years. Where the fuck is 18 years gone?
I know, it's crazy.
But yeah, that I saw that show at the Odeon.
Yeah.
And that was a brutal show, man.
Right.
But pretty I'll never forget it. I'll tell you that. I'll never forget that show.
Was that the one with Motorhead?
No. The Motorhead show actually happened at Nautica.
Okay.
And then the night after, that's when WASP and Motorhead got into a fight here in Chicago.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the KFD tour was a solo show.
Right.
And pretty brutal stuff.
Yep.
He had that pig, right. That they brought up out of this box.
Right.
And Blackie lopped its head off. And that was during that song, All Pigs Must Die.
Right.
So it was crazy.
And now you get spiritual messaging.
Well, that's it. He's got to make atonement for those last 40 years of, being hateful.
It's amazing, though, dude. I'm in the very minority for not thinking that the new one is a great record. A lot of people, our good friend Bill Peters, him and I argued on Facebook about that a lot. And all of his people, of course, jumped on against me, which is fine. That's fine. It's his fans. But, dude, he really likes that record.
Well, Bill's getting old.
Have you listened to it enough to get a real feel?
No, I haven't even listened to the whole record once yet.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's WASP.
Yeah, but
it's not. I don't know. It just. I made a point of saying that there's a certain, and I don't even know how to really explain it other than there's like a certain sound that Blackie has and a certain way that he delivers words. Like he tends to stretch out the end of each line of lyrics, like the last word. He'll be like, yeah, that type of a thing.
Okay.
And on this record, he doesn't do that. He just cuts them right off. Like he doesn't have enough voice to do that anymore.
And he may not.
But that was like annoying to me listening to the record. Like I'd find myself kind of singing along and the words were dropping off. And I was like, this isn't working. And even though, and this was another big point of contention, I contend that fucking Doug Blair is not that good of a guitar player. And I don't think the guitar playing is very good on the record. It sounds sloppy. And Bill was like, you're fucking crazy. Doug Blair, he's great.
Really?
He's great on this record. Okay, man.
Well, you must be hearing something you're not.
Maybe he got a different copy. Maybe I got the shitty copy and he got the good one, because the version I got from the label, not so good.
Sure.
I mean, it's definitely not one of my top 20 this year. That's for damn sure.
Well, I got to tell you, as far as solid releases go, since the very beginning of the 2000s, WASP had a really good run of records. Yeah,
they did all those like from the Neon Gods up.
Yeah.
Or before that.
Well, even before that.
Yeah, with Unholy Terror and what was the other one?
It started with Unholy Terror.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it continued on from there, and then they had that what was the last one that was just kind of weak?
What, Dominator or Babylon?
No, actually those weren't that bad.
Heldorado?
No, Heldorado was before the Unholy Terror.
That's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think something else that was weak.
Through the 2000s, they had a really good run of very solid releases. Probably the best of their whole catalog.
Yeah, I mean, everybody points to the first three.
Yeah, of course,
because it's hard to argue.
Yeah, because it's where they made their stamp.
Yeah.
But as far as good production and just strong material.
Yeah.
You know,
well, let's see. From the 2000s, they had Unholy Terror, which is good. We're very good. Dying for the World, which is great. Neon Gods, which weren't great, but are pretty good. The part 1 is better than part 2. Dominator, Babylon, and Golgotha.
Yeah, I think it's the new one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Golgotha. Or
out of that run or that string, this is the weak link.
But I'm telling you, people are loving it. We're in the minority on that.
Okay.
Maybe we need to listen to it more, but I don't know. The only thing in their whole catalog I don't like is Eldorado.
Yeah, and I think everybody would agree with that.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit. But everything else, man. And I'm always, the 1-2 of the Headless Children and Crimson Idol. Any band you put two records back to back as good as those two, I'd probably argue being better. Those 2 records are fucking phenomenal.
Well, I'll agree. I'll agree.